to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. UMass will kick off and will be underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense takes the field. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Johnson wants to throw it. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Under fire. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
So UMass's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right on target this time. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
UMass quickly back to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UMass! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Johnson looking to throw. themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. From the shotgun, they'll run it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback may change this route. Off play action. Now improvising. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Great place to start for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker in the ground.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Weaver. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Johnson wants to throw it. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
UMass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he has The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. UMass will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to bring it back. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's going to be knocked down incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Johnson looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He'll get rid of it. By himself, he makes the grab. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Golden Gophers will have it first and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. UMass quickly back to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Weaver. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Would they go for a big play on first and 10?
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. Tempo and overdrive.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. To the ground to try to move the chains. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop. this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He breaks a tackle. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks and first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep.
Turning it on! He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Golden Gophers have it with a first and goal. They'll go to the air. Oh, batted into the air and picked off.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Takes the handoff. It's Thompson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Weaver. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Offense a little backed up here. Boy, would it help to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. UMass will line up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll return it from the 50. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Pulls it in. It's Bird. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bird. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Big fella moving. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. The give. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board there.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards. And
he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota!
No, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He's in the end zone for the 2 as the lead now stands at 6. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside the 15, here's the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Nice move there. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Johnson wants to throw it. Back open in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Golden Gophers will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision.
There he goes. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. UMass quickly back to the line.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Fouls through the defense. Running to Green. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He wants to go deep. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
And that's the problem when you're living in 2nd and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the 1st down marker. And the Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Johnson looking to throw. A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UMass offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That's reeled in. It's Weaver. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll return it from around the 50. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Golden Gophers are in the red zone. The give out of the gun. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And the Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. big defensive tackle up front.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Gets it out fast. Nice move to keep running. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Slithers into space. They could have used a little bit more there and picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grab near the marker is Thompson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Here's the pressure. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. DVP.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense
going for it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is...
Takes it the other way. Made a defender miss. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Motion from the wide receiver. Johnson looking to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. The Golden Gophers will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Garrison. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun to give, looking for room. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. And they built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And the stomping has commenced. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. The UMass offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires one high and deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll go back to work on offense. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of 1st downs.
Breaks into the open. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. The give to the lone running back. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Hauls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bird. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Golden Gophers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Still looking on the move. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. The 40. He's at the 30. Running through contact. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Rides to back and leaves it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Right back to it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop him.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some